Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to play Godspeed by Frank Ocean on the guitar. Specifically the cover I did on TikTok. You can find it on TikTok at eli.koskov. I'll put it at the end of this video too. Oh, and this right here, this is not just a modern art statement. There was a painting in there and it fell out, so I gotta put it back up. Alright, for the intro, I'm using the middle pickup and I'm running through a Chase Bliss Thermae delay pedal, an MXR carbon copy analog delay pedal, the EHX Holy Grail reverb, and I'm going into a Fender Tweed Hot Rod Deluxe that is being mic'd with an SM57. So that's my setup. So this song is in D flat major. So my first chord is going to be a D flat major 7. And then I'm going to play this octave right here. So that's 6th fret on the D string, 9th fret on the B string. And then this is an A flat minor 7. All I'm going to do from here to get to the next chord is move my pinky down a half step. That's an A flat minor 6. This is a G flat major 7. In the song, they do that twice. In my version, I just did it once. So then what I do is I shut off the Chase Bliss Thermae, so no more spacey delay. Now I'm going to switch to my neck pickup. The melody is just walking down the D flat major scale. Right. So what I'm doing is I'm harmonizing each of those notes. The first two I'm harmonizing in thirds. So I have, so that's 9th fret on the B string, 10th fret on the G string. I'm sliding those up from a whole step below, sliding it down. So then it would be the 7th fret on the B string and the 8th fret on the G string, and then pulling it off to just 6th fret on the G string and B string. So, oh yeah, and my first note, I'm hitting the 6th fret on the D string. And then here, I'm sliding up to like a D flat triad here. So picture a D flat bar chord and just focus on these 3 notes from the A string to the G string. So 11th fret, 11th fret, 10th fret. And then this is like an E flat minor triad. So we have 9th fret, 8th fret, 8th fret. I'm doing a little hammer on thing. Hammer on a pull off on the 9th fret on the G string. Then I'm moving down to this voicing, which is a D flat major, 8th fret, 6th fret, 6th fret. And these two last voicings are just first inversion triads. So instead of 1, 3, 5, it's the next inversion. So you're starting on 3 instead of 1. So 3, 5, 1. You can move these voicings up the scale. And you know, you can use any of those when you're arranging your own things. You sort of hear that like neo-soul style guitar playing sound. So we have, now we're going to a G flat chord. So this is a second inversion triad. I'm playing a little passing chord here, a half step below. I'm just moving it up. So it's 9th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret on the bottom 3 strings. That's just melody. 8th fret, 6th fret, 10th fret. This is a D flat triad again. This is 1, 5, 3, and it's just an open triad. So you can think of like a 1, 3, 5 here. You're moving that 3 up an octave. Same thing there. Then I'm just going to play the melody alone here. And then same D flat chord. Like picture D flat bar chord again. These are just bigger versions of the other voicings I was playing. Before I was playing the first inversion triads. Now I'm just adding the root in there. So now I'm keeping those 3 notes and now I'm adding the E flat. So that's 11th fret on the low E string. And for the D flat, keeping these 3 notes, but I'm adding the 9th fret on the low E string, which is a D flat. And then here I'm going to go. That's really just the melody, right? So think B flat minor. I'm using my thumb to hit the low B flat, and I have like a B flat up there. You can think of B flat minor bar chord. This is an A flat over C. Alright, then I just repeat that beginning part. I think I slide that there. Just sliding those last 2 chords. And then this voicing, think of a D flat over F. It's another D flat triad. We have the 3rd on the bottom, so we have 10th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the G string, 9th fret on the B string. And we're going to move that voicing down. So you play the melody, which I'm sliding with my pinky up from the 9th fret to the 11th fret and back down on the B string. Then I'm playing that voicing. Then the melody is going to go down. That's from the 7th fret to the 6th fret. playing the same voicing down here, which becomes like a B flat over D. So what that is just, I mean, basically the melody goes, right? And I'm just doing a little, so hammering on 4th fret to the 5th fret and back, and then landing on the 6th fret on the G string with my pinky so I can set up my E flat minor chord. Then the same melody thing, I'm going to use my pinky again. So 9th fret to 11th fret and back down. This time, I'm going to play a full B flat minor 7 chord. So, same melody, this time, different chord. So I'm going to play this as a diminished chord. I have an A in the bass. So that's 5th fret on the low E string, 4th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string. And then, so this is a little tricky, but what I'm doing is I'm taking these 2 notes from the diminished chord, so 4th fret on the D string and 5th fret on the G string, sliding from a half step below, then sliding them up a minor 3rd, because you can move diminished chords in minor 3rds. And then what I'm going to do is slide it down a whole step, but instead of sliding the same voicing down a whole step like that, this note on the D string is only going down half step. So what I have to do is replace that real quick with my middle finger. At the same time, I'm also sliding this down a whole step. So hit the B flat with your thumb. Basically same thing as this melody up here, but I'm doing it on the high E string now. I'm going to hammer on and then slide back. The reason I'm sliding back with my pinky is so that I can set up this G flat major chord. And then this is an A flat 13 flat 9. Melody, so 4th fret to the 2nd fret on the B string. This is just a D flat 6 over A flat. So I have 4th fret on the low E string, and then you can picture this little A minor shape, right? Then I'm going to walk down the bass. So that's just half steps. So pull off to the 3rd fret, land on the 2nd fret. This is a G flat minor 6. So that second part. And then we have melody, so just think D flat major pentatonic. So on the D string, 6th fret, 8th fret, on the G string, 6th fret, 8th fret. Tongue twister, and then you're hitting the 9th fret on the B string, and then this little double stop here. So I'm hitting the 9th fret on the B string again with the 8th fret on the G string, and hammering on to the 10th fret. Picture D flat again. Then this is just down the D flat major pentatonic scale. Then here I move this power chord on the bottom down a half step, so it's like C now. So I have 8th fret, 10th fret, and then on the G string, 10th fret, and I'm going to give that a little bend and return. Move it down another half step. Now on the 7th fret, this is a B, 7th fret, 9th fret, 9th fret. So we're going to play this power chord, and then we're going to play the D string twice more. And then I'm going to go hammer on 6th fret to 8th fret on the G string, then 7th fret, 6th fret on the B string. Down to this G flat major 7 again. What that is I'm just sliding up these 4ths, so I'm sliding up the 1st and 2nd fret on the G and B string, a whole step to 3rd and 4th fret. Then I'm hitting the 4th fret on the high E string, and then going back to these 2, the 1st and 2nd fret again. So, and then at the very end, this is just the melody again. I'm expanding with more D flat major pentatonic. So same melody as usual. Then when we slide from the 8th fret to the 10th fret on the G string, then we're going to do this. Hammer on the 9th fret to the 11th fret on the B string. Slide back down to the 6th fret. Then you pull off to the 6th fret on the G string. Then pull off from the 8th fret to the 6th fret on the D string. So then we have, all that is going down the D major pentatonic scale. So pull off, slide, this lick at the end. I got that idea mainly from Mateus Asado. The best way to think of this is you're going up the major pentatonic scale, but you're adding the flat third in there. And we're going to be harmonizing this. So I'm starting on the 4th fret on the low E string. So I'm starting with this third here, the 4th fret and 3rd fret on the A string and D string. Then I'm sliding up my index finger a half step and I'm hammering on the A string to the 6th fret. Then once I'm there, I move that up 2 more half steps. Then once I'm here, I just go on both the D and the G string, I'm hammering on 6th fret to 8th fret. And then I have 6th fret on the G and B string. And this is just this an octave up. So it's hammering on the 7th and the 8th fret. So 7th fret on the B string, 8th fret on the G string. Then once you got that, you move that up 2 more half steps. So it's like. Then what I'm doing here, so 9th fret on the B and the high E string. Then I'm hammering on the 13th fret on the high E string. That's just like a D flat, right? All this is, you're just sliding your index finger from the 11th fret to the 9th fret on the B string and the high E string. But you're adding this little trill on the 12th fret. Here I'm sliding down fourths. So in the G and B string, I have 10th fret and 11th fret. I'm sliding that down a whole step to 8th fret and 9th fret. And I'm back here on the 6th fret. And back to these two, so 8th fret, 6th fret, so. Then, so all this is these 2 voicings that I was using for the melody. And then this is an E flat minor, 6th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, and then moving each of those notes down a note in the scale, landing on this D flat. So that's 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret. So all together. And yeah, that's it. So you can find this cover on TikTok. I'm also going to post it right here at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave any questions in the comments. Also, if you want the full tabs, just DM me on Instagram or leave a comment below. I have been selling them, but this video should probably give you enough. You probably won't need the tabs after that. But if you would like to buy the tabs, hit me up on Instagram or leave a comment. All right.